Your thoughts are more than just thoughts. What if your thoughts are not simply private events happening inside your mind? Every thought involves measurable activity in the brain and body, influencing emotions, behavior, attention, and physiological responses. Modern neuroscience and psychoneuroimmunology show that repeated mental patterns can condition the nervous system and body over time. This means the thoughts you repeatedly entertain can shape how you perceive the world and how you respond to it. Rather than being powerless observers of life, we constantly participate in creating our experience through attention, expectation, initiation, emotion, and action. The first step toward conscious change is recognizing what is already happening within you. The power of focused attention. Quantum physics introduces the fascinating quantum Zeno effect, where repeated measurement can slow or prevent a quantum system from changing. While this does not prove that human attention literally freezes reality, it offers a powerful framework for understanding the effects of sustained focus. When you repeatedly focus on fear, anxiety, failure, or an old identity, your brain and nervous system can reinforce those patterns. Attention strengthens what it repeatedly visits, but when you redirect attention toward new possibilities, new behaviors, and healthier emotional states, you create opportunities for different patterns to develop. What you consistently focus on becomes increasingly familiar, and familiarity can become your default reality. Your mind and body are constantly communicating. Psychoneuroimmunology reveals a remarkable connection between thoughts, emotions, the nervous system, and the immune system. The body learns from repeated experiences and can begin responding automatically to familiar signals. Chronic stress, fearful anticipation, and persistent negative thinking can influence physiological states, while relaxation, safety, and positive emotional experiences can support healthier regulation. Your body does not simply wait for your conscious instructions, it learns patterns. This is why changing your inner dialogue matters. When you repeatedly generate a particular emotional state, you are training your nervous system to recognize that state as familiar. Changing the pattern begins by changing the signals you repeatedly send. Stop turning one possible future into an inevitable future. Quantum mechanics describes systems through probabilities and multiple possible states before measurement. We should be careful not to claim that human thoughts directly collapse quantum wave functions in everyday life, but the concept offers a meaningful metaphor for personal transformation. Fear often makes one future feel inevitable. You imagine what could go wrong, emotionally experience it in advance, and begin behaving as though it has already happened. This can narrow your choices and reinforce the very pattern you fear. Instead, practice releasing absolute certainty. Ask yourself, what else is possible? By loosening your attachment to one predicted outcome, you create psychological space for new choices, new behaviors, and unexpected possibilities. Resonance. Why your deeper state matters. You cannot always transform your life through positive words alone. If you repeat affirmations while deeply believing that you are unsafe, unworthy, or incapable, your behavior may continue following the deeper pattern. Think of your inner world as a complete emotional cord rather than a single thought. Your beliefs, expectations, memories, emotions, and habits work together to influence how you respond to circumstances. Real transformation comes from creating greater coherence between what you think, feel, believe, and do. Instead of pretending to feel positive, begin by becoming honest about your current state. Awareness creates the starting point for genuine change. Discover the witness behind your thoughts. There is another powerful question. Who is aware of your thoughts? Thoughts constantly appear and disappear. Emotions rise and fall. Memories come and go. Yet something within you can notice all of them. Meditation traditions call this the witnessing awareness, the part of experience that observes without immediately becoming attached. When you identify completely with every thought, fear can control your decisions. But when you learn to observe thoughts without automatically believing them, you create a space between stimulus and response. In that space, choice becomes possible. You are not required to obey every thought your mind produces. From unconscious patterns to conscious creation, the real power of quantum awareness is not the idea that you can magically control the universe with your thoughts. It is the realization that your inner patterns influence your attention, emotions, behavior, relationships, and decisions. And those factors profoundly shape your lived experience. Begin by listening honestly to your recurring thoughts. Notice what you repeatedly expect. Release the belief that one fearful future is guaranteed. Practice directing attention toward possibilities while taking grounded action in the present. Most importantly, learn to rest as the awareness behind your thoughts. When unconscious patterns become conscious, you gain freedom. You stop living entirely from conditioning and begin participating deliberately in the creation of your future.